Hey Capricorn, it is your girl Belladonna Prashana here with your mid-month reading. Wow, it's been a minute, right? A lot of things have been happening. I have been working like a lot, and now I've had this little kind of bit to rest. And I really wanted to get back to you guys and let you know that I still love you. Mama still loves you, that I'm here. And yeah, and go ahead and do a reading for you guys. So, I'm using a new deck, and the new deck is called the Tarot for the Time Being. It's a really beautiful sort of like musical based deck, but I'm gonna just kind of read these just kind of outright. What has been happening? Because the cards I already drew are pretty extreme. They're pretty extreme. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the first card. The first card here is the card called Apocalypse. Now, this isn't the Tower card. There is a Tower card. This is not the Tower card. But this is like things have been obliterated. People in your life have definitely been transformed and changed by the energy of you just being there. You have yourself found sort of your strength to sort of not like physically behead people. Obviously there's like this head here, but you guys have definitely you're not taking any shit right now. You're not taking any shit. You're ready for the next phase of whatever. But this has not been an easy process whatsoever. It's been actually really kind of chaotic on some level. Maybe it's even sort of like a warring energy, like sort of you guys are an earth sign, but maybe sort of a fiery energy that's happening with you guys. If this is in terms of a work situation, you guys have definitely been in a place where you are no longer taking sort of the crumbs that were given to you. If this is in terms of even a love situation, it's pretty much the same deal. That you guys are no longer taking the crumbs that were given to you. You guys are expecting more. You are demanding more of the people around you. And that has been a kind of a bloody process, to be honest. We have the moon card here. So this is sort of the card of it kind of left you guys in a state of like a sort of dark night of the soul. You know, for some people, this could include depression, maybe suicidal ideation. Suicide is not good, by the way. If you do feel like you need to do that, then you need to seek help. But maybe this is included suicidal ideations. This is maybe included not necessarily feeling like yourself on some level and sort of needing clarity that just didn't seem to come when you need it. What's really happening though in this dark night of the soul is actually sort of this inner working that's happening. And sometimes inner working, getting to the point where, instead of demanding, you seek because you deserve, you know, sort of instead of sort of having to obliterate people to get what you need, realizing that really it's about becoming coming into vibration with what you need. So it's kind of like one of those things where even in this dark night of the soul, it's actually not the worst thing in the world because you guys have actually reached a point where you are more in tune with these sort of energies around you. I feel like, and this is not something I would normally say, but I feel like you guys might also be somewhat, according to with this card coming up, you guys have actually might been a little spiritually influenced. I mean, we just had Halloween, which is a time when the veil is at its thinnest, and so you might have actually been having a lot of, which is kind of like weird to say, but you guys have been having a lot of like spiritual influence. They're being spiritually influenced by um, unforeseen or unseen powers or entities on some level. This is not something I normally say, but that's kind of what I sense with this card. Um, this also could be that you've dealt with some ancestral energies that have sort of been plaguing you as well. And so we have the guilt trip card. Now, this could be that you have found people around you sort of giving you a bit of a guilt trip for the phase that you've just sort of been through. Or this could be you sort of giving guilt trips to other people without recognizing it, without recognizing it, but because of the state that you've been in. Um, so this card came up actually for like the last three readings, but we have the uncertainty card. So this indicates to me that you guys are sort of left in a place where you feel maybe even a little bit desolate and you don't really know what's coming up. You don't really know how to, if you're going to be able to handle what's coming up because of all the stuff that you've just previously been through. But rest assured, rest assured that that time that you just went through is over. It's over, honey. It's over. Okay. You're in a brand new place, I promise you. Okay. It's over. So this is the card of completion. Okay. So just kind of rest with that a little bit because I know that like it's been a little bit hectic, in the last few months especially, but just kind of rest that's over. That phase is over. It's almost like everything sort of had to come to a bloody end, of sorts. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more cards and then we're going to read on those as well. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So next three cards, we have the Queen of Earth. So this is saying that, you guys were kind of playing on a battlefield of sorts. And now it's time to grow things, but using sort of more of a childlike innocence. Using sort of you guys are earth signs, and so it's time to go and to, the land that you just fought on, start planting flowers, you know, start cultivating a more peaceful environment, a more peaceful atmosphere. Now that that past is completed, now that you've won the battle, even if you didn't necessarily win the war, it's now time to cultivate something of beauty around you. Um, so the next thing that comes up is, and how do you do that? With love, with love. With connecting to the things that make your heart sing, with connecting to people around you that make you feel like that you can trust, that support you, that make you also feel like you're not alone, that you're not desolate, you're not abandoned. With situations that really fulfill you rather than just doing them for the sake of task at hand. This is also saying that you need to start approaching people now. Now that the battle is over, start approaching more people with love. If you find yourself, especially with Mercury retrograde being sorry, my back itches, especially with Mercury retrograde, starting. If you find that you have miscommunications, try to start approaching people more with love, and that is going to really put to rest a lot of the what would be arguments, what would be, yet again, another battle. Start approaching these situations with love. And I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. um, Ask yourself, and I've said this in previous videos, which is why I say that, but ask yourself, what would love do? If it was just love, if that was all that existed, what would love do? And sort of proceed from there versus proceeding from a place of war, you know, and that will bring you to the Ace of Spirits. This is the beginning card of sort of inspiration, of creativity, of again being able to plant things that are a little bit more beautiful, an environment that's a little bit more beautiful, a relationships that are a little bit more supportive, work that is a little bit more appreciative of the effort that you guys put in, because you guys put in so much effort in everything that you do. So you're going to start cultivating that, but you have to start tilling the soil with love. Which sounds a little hippy dippy, but I'm sure whoever's watching this will understand, because I feel like if you get a message, you get a message because you need it. You didn't have to click on this video, you know. And that will also bring you to the King of Earth, or this person, or this is a person that'll come into your life, the King of Earth. So either way, so it's either the person who is a person who's going to bring a more stable aspect into your life, a more supportive aspect into your life, or this could be you that's going to be more stable and more able to provide that to other people. Okay, so that's what I got. I hope that was helpful. I will talk to you guys next month, and thank you so much. All right. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. If you like this video, comment, blah, 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 all that jargon. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.